Hi, everyone. My name is Julie, and I have been getting a few requests to please share my um, techniques that I use or my method for getting out of body and astral projection. So I thought I would share that now. So my method, I try both the direct method, and when that fails, I try the indirect method. So this is specifically how to get out of body, but staying out of body is a little bit different. So about 3 times a week or so, I wake up 2 hours before I normally would wake up. And then I set my alarm, I get up, I go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, drink some water. You can even eat some food, you can do some reading, but the point is to wake up for a little bit, but not too much. So it's this perfect balance. And then you go back to bed and I just assume I'm going to go back to sleep is what my intention is, with keeping my consciousness awake. And this is direct method. So I get in a really comfortable position as if I'm going to go back to sleep. And I try to keep my consciousness just on the edge of being awake. And so side note, if you do fall back to sleep too easily, then just adjust your time by an hour. So maybe you get up an hour or an hour and a half before you normally would get up, so you won't fall back to sleep so easily. Or if you are too awake, then adjust your time to maybe 3 hours before you normally get up. And this, you can also do some adjusting with how much time you stay awake. So you could stay up anywhere from a couple minutes to 50 minutes. In my recent practices, I've been falling asleep way too fast. So I think I need to stay up a little longer. I usually stay up 5 minutes. So I think I'll switch it up to 20 minutes or 30 minutes and see if that helps. So I keep my mind focused on the edge of being awake, and I mentally sway my non-physical body in my physical body. And you might just feel it only in your head area, which is fine. And you keep your intention in my thoughts, like I'm going to astral project. I will astral project, and I'm swaying, and I will astral project. Of course, I could fall asleep, which is okay. I do this for about 10 minutes or so, and then if it doesn't work, just go back to sleep. But so then I would try the indirect method after that for the next couple hours. Every time upon awakening, I will do this indirect method, and which is very successful for most people who give this a chance. They will be successful at this. So once you find yourself coming out of a dream, or maybe you just find yourself waking up, again, this is after you have woken up 2 hours before your alarm, and then you go back to bed. And you don't have to do the direct method. You can just go back to bed and just say, I'll have the intention of doing the indirect method, which is, so you're waking up, you keep your body still, and you just pay attention to any sensations. I mean, anytime you're waking up, you're primed to exit your body. Everyone is. Not everyone knows what to pay attention to. Not everyone knows they can go out of body. Not everyone wants to. So, but if you feel you're waking up and you're swaying in your non-physical, or you're vibrating, you have vibrations, you have floating sensation or sinking sensation, these are all signs to exit. Just get up like you would normally physically get up, is what it feels like when you're getting up out of body, and walk away from your body immediately. And or you can have the intention to levitate if you feel more comfortable levitating out of your body rather than getting up and walking away from your body. Once you're away from your body, you immediately and with some urgency, you set out to complete your goal, whether that's flying to a location in the astral, or going to a table or a medicine cabinet or a refrigerator, and you want to take a medication to heal yourself of something that's going on in your physical body, or you can go to visit a loved one who's passed on. So if you don't feel those sensations immediately upon awakening, the swaying and the vibrating or anything like that, then this is where you start to use some techniques. I like my swaying technique, where I just sit there and sway my non-physical body within my physical body, and then it starts to happen in my non-physical body in reality, I guess you would say, because at first it's just mentally I'm swaying, and then I start feeling it. So I do this for about a minute or so. And if the swaying does not bring on like the vibrations, or that sensation that I'm loosening, that I can get up, then I'll go back to sleep. So the swaying has always worked for me, but it doesn't always work for others. So here's a few different techniques that many use, such as, so you might, in that moment, instead of just sticking with one technique, try 2, 3, or 4 techniques. So and rotate them. So here's what you can do. You can rotate your body. So again, it's your non-physical body. So you're mentally focusing on a non-physical body and trying to imagine really what it would feel like to turn to the left and then turn to the right. And you're just turning over and turning over. And you're doing this for about 5 seconds before going to the next technique, clapping your hands, clapping your hands. So you're trying to clap your non-physical hands in front of you for 5 seconds. And then the swimming motion, that's another technique, swimming. And you just picture yourself, imagine yourself swimming in a lake or an ocean, and you keep rotating these 5 seconds for rotating your body, 5 seconds for clapping, 5 seconds for swimming. Do that for about a minute or so, and then if you don't have any sensations that come and arise that are signs that you can go out of body, then you can go back to sleep. But you always go back to sleep with that confidence that it'll work next time. Next time you awaken, and every time you awaken, you try it. And every time you go back to sleep with confidence that it's going to happen next time, I'm going to go out of body next time. And so I would just say some important things to keep in mind. You always have to have a strong intention. Intention is really powerful for some reason with going out of body. Don't be too intense about it. Have strong intention, but not intense. You kind of have this air that, oh, I have all the time in the world. If it doesn't happen this time, it'll happen next time. So urgency and intention, but don't be too stressed about it. And journal your experiences. And of course, every day, remind yourself during the day that you will go out of body. You remind yourself of that often. I go out of body all the time. I'm great at going out of body. I will go out of body tomorrow night or tomorrow morning. And that when you come back to body, you will remember all your experiences. So you have to keep reminding yourself, I will go out of body, and when I come back to body, I will remember all of my experiences, because that's a whole other topic of how to remember your experiences. So again, this is just a little video about how I get out of body, how you could get out of body within days if you practice this technique, this indirect method especially. And of course, the deepening sensations once you're out of body, stabilizing yourself in the environment, and staying out is another thing. Those are different things, but it will get you out of body. And once you experience it, it's really pretty amazing, and you're going to want to do it again and learn more about it. And I hope you will. So thanks for listening. I hope this is helpful to you, and I hope you're having a great day. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.